One last one. I mean, if this, as you guys have put it, is the best possible deal that negotiators to this point have been able to present Hamas, what is the plan if they say no?
So I'm not going to deal with hypotheticals. As we made quite clear, there's no reason they should say no. This is essentially the proposal that they made. Now, if they want to move the goalposts and back away from what is essentially a proposal they put forward several weeks ago, at some point Hamas ought to have to explain to the world why it has rejected this proposal. And that's what the president was making clear on Friday when we all get why people criticize Israel. We all get why people criticize the United States for our support for Israel. But this is a proposal to actually reach an immediate ceasefire, to surge humanitarian assistance in, and ultimately set the conditions for an end to the war. Why wouldn't Hamas accept it? And so we have welcomed the statements that have come out in the Arab world calling on this deal to be finalized. We have welcomed the statements that we have seen from the G7 and from other leaders calling for this deal to be finalized. Only Hamas can speak to what it will do, but it ought to have to explain that answer if they do reject this proposal that is, as I said, manifestly in the interest of the Palestinian people.
If they do reject it, though, you would expect the Israeli campaign to continue and for the U.S. continue supporting Israel as it pursues that campaign?
I'm not going to deal with hypotheticals, but I think the Israelis have made quite clear that the campaign would continue absent a ceasefire.
Okay, I'll yield to yours.